What's up, guys? KNG, and Kingisa. Now, before I get down to reviewing this absolute magnificent product, let me tell you guys a little story. Now, if you guys don't know me, I like telling stories from time to time. The story goes a little something like this. Once upon a time, in a land very, very far away, there's a guy smoking hookah named KING. The land was so remote that there even was no news. Just KING and his hookah making the best damn reviews. Now that we got that beautiful story out of the way, which is coming to store soon, so you guys make sure to pick it up. It's going to be a bestseller. You definitely want to read it. We can get back to the square electronic hookah head. And where do I begin with this product? I mean, every part of this product, all the way down to the fine print that you see right here, is just beautiful. Now let's take a preliminary look at the packaging. Now you see they have like the square, writing. Has a picture of what the unit looks like on the top. It has another picture of what the unit looks like on a hookah, and it has like a little preview of the unit in the actual box. Now I'm not gonna lie, like the packaging is just beautiful. When I got it, I didn't bust it open right away. I was just sitting there putting it in the light and admiring it because it just looks beautiful. Now to open up the packaging, make sure you don't get too excited and rip it open, because the actual electronic head is not tied down to anything. It's pretty secure. Just make sure you don't burst it open, and you don't want to mess it up when you didn't even use it yet. Now, I mean, just putting this in your hand is just amazing. Very, very premium film product, very high quality, and of course, it's available at wedohookah.com, and the link for the product is in the description below. Anything you see here is available at wedohookah.com, so you guys make sure you guys check it out. Now, back to the product. I mean, just look at this. You have the control panel here, and it has a little screen, which I'll get to later, where you put the juice, a little tank inside there, and it's just very, very amazing. Now let's get down to what's in the packaging. Okay, so in the packaging you have, just remove this here. There's another little flap, just get rid of that here. You actually want to get these out of the way, get some space. And you get one charger right here, and similar type of chargers you'll find on the eHose Mini. Comes with one Square Drops mint spear, which is an amazing, amazing flavor, which I recommend you guys try out. Mixes very well with all other Square e-juices. It comes with one cart, with one tank, and with the atomizer in it, replacement one. It actually comes with two, one already installed in the unit and another extra one for your use. And last but not least, you got the manuals on how to use the product, but of course you're watching my channel, so you don't need such things. So after you get rid of those, get rid of the box, toss this to the side, that there, move this out of the way. Let's get down to reviewing the actual product. Now, the actual product itself, some statistics about the product or some specifications. I want to say the tank, which is inside here, is 8 milliliters. One thing that I absolutely adore about the Square e-head is that, I don't know if you guys can see it, let's see if it pulls up or not. There's a little screen right here, and on this screen you can control the voltage. Now the voltage from the unit varies from 3.2 to 6 volts. And it shows you that on here. You can adjust it by pressing the plus and the minus signs that you see on the unit. In addition to that, which is amazing and really is an amazing feature, is that you have the ability to see how many puffs you take and how long each puff is. So it has a puff counter right here. After every puff, it increases by 1. And next to the puff counter, it tells you how many seconds that you take per puff. Now when you take a puff, I don't know if I'll be able to show it during the review or not. I'll find a way to show it. You take a puff, and it's a little timer that comes on, and it times how many seconds each puff is, which is an amazing feature, and it really helps you like understand how many puffs you'll get for your own use, because of course like the amount of puffs that you get varies from person to person, because we each take different time drags, different strength drags or inhales, so it really helps you out and understand how you personally use it. So to unscrew the head, you just got to remove the top control panel right here, and this is the bottom part, which is washable. And here's the tank right here. So this tank holds up to 8 milliliters of e-juice, and to fill it up, you just simply unscrew it here. And I already added e-juice inside it. And one thing that is strongly suggested that you do before you start smoking it and after you add the e-juice is that you want to let the e-juice settle for around 2 minutes. Let it get inside the atomizer so then it can absorb the juice, so then you can get the best smoking experience possible. Now let's screw this baby back in. And of course, when you remove the tank and you put it back on, it's magnetized, so it kind of like clips in. So it is very, very easy to use, and I can't stress that enough. Like, I thought it was going to be a hard time for me to learn how to use it, but I instantly learned how to use it, no problems whatsoever. Now, some more specifications. The unit comes charged 75%, and to charge the unit fully from zero, it takes around 3 hours. And one session you can get around 2 hours, battery life on it. And depending on your use, like I said, the tank life varies. I got around 200 to 250 puffs, but it is one of the most beautiful puffs that I have ever taken. So let's go ahead and put this on the hookah, and it already comes pre-installed with the grommet, and it fits on, I want to say, almost every hookah. Like, I have over 20 hookahs in my house, and it fits with ease. Like I said, you just put it on, and that's it. So right now, we're using the Square Yummy Berry, 0 milligrams of nicotine. I already put that in there, put around 8 milliliters in there. And for Square, I found that the optimum voltage to use for Square is between 3.5 volts and 4.5 volts. But of course, that varies from brand to brand and sometimes even flavor. So the amount of volts that you put for the e-juice, really depends on you. So let's go ahead and take one hit from the Maya so we can see how it performs. And like I said, this thing is it is like, you almost can't even tell the difference between this and hookah. The session, it gives you a cooler smoke than hookah actually, and I enjoyed it maybe a little bit more than hookah. I don't even want to admit that. My hookahs would be very upset, but like I said, it is a very, very nice smoke. And let's go ahead and take a hit. So that's the first hit. Like I said, it's like a hookah, you gotta heat it up. So let's go ahead and take another hit. Second puff. Wow, man, you guys lost me behind the clouds. I mean, this is just amazing. It blows any other electronic device just out of there. Like, this is going to be my new go-to thing. The taste is just amazing. The flavor comes to, like, very, very good. And, this flavor is very, very good. It's like a raspberry flavor. It comes in, it tastes beautiful, and it smokes beautiful. Let's go ahead and take another hit of this baby. Wow. I mean, this is just amazing. Now, the tank, let me give you guys some more details about the tank and some more information about the tank. The tank itself, like I said, is 8 milliliters, and it's compatible with almost any US-made e-juice. You really want to strongly refrain from using any Chinese-made e-juice, and you'll find it on the bottle. It tells you where it's made from. Like, these Square Drops are made in the US. The Fantasia e-juice works, I found. The Hydro e-juice works. Just make sure if it's American made, then 99% of the time it's going to be compatible with this thing. Let's go ahead and take another hit. So, another question that you guys are probably going to be asking me is, does this thing get you buzzed? And the answer to that question is yes and no, and here's why. When you're using e-juice that has no nicotine inside it, you're not going to get any buzz. It just tastes really good, very, very relaxing and enjoyable. We do have both nicotine, like just, for Square, there's not nicotine and non-nicotine variants of each flavor. Now, it is strongly, suggested that you don't only put nicotine-based e-liquid inside the e-head, as the smoke will be very, very harsh. So what I found out is best when doing that is you get the non-nicotine base and the nicotine base e-liquid, and you fill up this tank all the way up to the 8 milliliter mark, and put in approximately 10 drops of the nicotine based e-liquid. This way you do get a buzz, but it's still a very, very relaxing smoke. Now let me show you guys like the puff counter on this. Like it says right here, took 6 puffs. It keeps track of it. It tells you how many seconds the last puff I just took, which is like around 2.5 seconds. Tells you the voltage, and what's really, really nice about this is it automatically lights up by itself. So you don't have to turn it on or turn it off. You just simply put it on like this, and then just screw it on. It locks in. You're good. And then you just get the tongs like this, and then you put the. I mean, this is electronic. What am I thinking? I don't know what I'm doing right now. It's electronic. You don't need no charcoals, no nothing, no tobacco, anything like that. So it's just easy as putting it on, getting the hose, and you just gotta heat it up a little bit. Let's go ahead and take a drag from the Khalil Ma'moon. First bit. Wow, I mean, just amazing smoke, almost compatible with any hookah. You guys can see like all the smoke that's inside the chamber. The taste does not get faded. It comes out really, really clean. And another thing, this unit is warranted, has a manufacturer warranty of 1 year. Like I said, you get around 200 puffs per tank for me. That's based on my use, like really big puffs. Depends on your use. It is very, very easy to clean. Like, I'm talking about very, very easy. All you have to do is just unscrew the lid on the tank, which is right here. Let me show you guys. So let me open up this tank right here. So you just unscrew the lid where you put the e-juice. Unscrew that. Take the atomizer. You can just unscrew it. Just got to make sure that your my hands are a little slippery. Well, so my hands are too slippery to take it out, but you just unscrew the atomizer, this little rod right here, it comes right out, like that. You don't even have to unscrew it actually, it kind of locks in, you just move it out, take this out, and then you can wash this. But you can wash this whole thing with water, lukewarm water, make sure you clean it up real good, and before you put the atomizer back in, you want to make sure that the tank is completely dry. You don't want the e-juice and the water to mix, it will dilute the flavor and it won't smoke as well as it would. So yeah, let's put this to the side. Let's take another hit, man. Like I said, this thing is just amazing. Now, does this product get the KNG ISSA seal of approval? Yes, it does. So make sure you guys check it out from none other than WeDoHookah.com. KNG. ISSA. Take it easy, guys.